Mm, no sound.
Sorry?
No. The internet keeps cutting out. Yeah, but it's coming and going. I see the red symbol on your video, which means the Wi-Fi is weak.
Yes. Maybe it's because of the weather.
Mm. Or what's happening? What's your weather?
Raining a lot since Saturday.
Sorry, what happened?
It's raining a
Maybe try
lot
turning
since
off your
Saturday.
video. Maybe no camera is better, and I'll just try to listen.
Yes.
So is it raining
I can
now?
reconnect this class. Oh,
No. Yeah,
no,
try refresh the little circular arrow. Try to refresh. I see your picture, but I don't hear anything. Okay, we'll try again. So, did you say that it's raining there now? Can you hear me? Can you hear anything? Hello? How about
how
now?
about
I can
now?
hear you. I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, so never mind the weather. Do you want to continue with IELTS today?
Yes, we can do it.
Okay, so you have a choice. We finished
Unless you have anything
one
new to
mock
tell me.
test. We finished part one.
Yeah,
Now you can choose to go to part two, or you can do another mock test, or you can choose another topic and do part one again. So you have three choices. What would you like to do?
I think we can continue with the part two.
Part two, same topic. You want to talk about friends? Okay,
Yeah.
let me find it.
Yes.
Just a minute. Part two and friends. Here we go. And skip, 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 skip. There we go. Friends vocabulary. Please read the words and phrases.
Okay. Not verbs. Virtually, interestingly, fortunately, tremendously. Verbs to assist, to maintain. Preposition among. Nouns. Trend, resources, phrase. All of the word. Linking words. Besides nowadays.
Are there any new ones there?
No, I think I have seen everything.
Okay, what is the pronunciation for the word that I typed in the chat?
Fortunately,
Fortunately, yes. Good. Okay, so here is our first tip. Tell a story. Read the cue card carefully. Think of the first story that comes to your mind. Tell the story with confidence. And if no story comes to your mind, make one up. What story comes to mind from this topic? Describe your favorite teacher from school.
I can do now.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 years ago, I started my studies in the second level school because here in Brazil we have the high school, but before the high school we have two levels of school. I will start in the second part, and I met with a woman. She now is retired, but she teach me arts and Portuguese for 4 years. After that, we continue our friendship, and nowadays we continue to be friends and talk and chat a lot. After 12 years, uh, I finished there 20, in 2020, 2016. Yes, 8 years ago. So we continue to chat until today. I worked with her for 2 years in pandemic time. Then we continue to help each other.
Wow, sounds like an amazing relationship. That's wonderful.
Yes,
Yeah, I
and
know
I
that is
didn't
not a
even.
story. It's true.
Yes, true.
Yeah. I still keep in touch very rarely, maybe once a year, with one of my grade four teachers, grade four, and I'm almost 60 years old, so this was almost 50 years we have been in touch.
Wow,
And then also my grade nine homeroom teacher. So again, about 45 years.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And one of them is in her 70s, the other one in her 80s.
Yeah, so it's a
Okay,
lot of
next tip
stories.
is remember new words. Make a list of a few useful new words and then add synonyms, which are words that mean something similar, and then antonyms, opposite words. Make sentences with the new words And practice. Try to use them in conversations with people. For example, the word eager. One of the synonyms is keen, and one of the antonyms or opposites is uninterested or disinterested. I'm eager to take my IELTS exam. There's a sentence. This is how to remember the word eager. That's why
Yeah,
when I work with students and everybody is in a rush to move on to the next sentence, the next paragraph, the next slide, and I stop, and if there's a new word, I will look for an English synonym because it's important to be able to link the new word with a word that you know already.
yeah,
So, give a synonym, an antonym, similar, opposite, and then example sentence for these three words: vast, optimistic, and afraid.
yes. I can choose, yes, vast. It's synonym for vast.
You're cutting in and out. What's a synonym for vast? What word means something similar? I didn't hear anything. Yeah, what is a
A little.
synonym for vast? I can't hear you.
Yeah. What about now?
It
Can you hear
it
me?
keeps breaking up, but you can try sometimes, or I can
Yes.
hear part of a sentence. Try again.
For vast.
Yes, you can type in the chat box if it's easier.
Uh, we have vast area. Yes, it's like something large.
Large. Okay, good. Now
Can you
opposite.
hear me now? Yeah. Small.
Okay. And an example sentence using vast. Mm-mm. Say it again.
Vast green areas nearby our city.
Okay. Very nice. Good. Next one, optimistic.
We have vast green areas close to our city.
Okay. There's about a 3 or 4 second lag in your speaking.
Optimistic, enthusiastic.
Okay.
Enthusiastic.
Yes. No, I can't hear you. I hear bits and pieces. What is an opposite?
Okay. Uh, Enthusiastic for optimist. Can you hear now?
No, no. Try reconnecting again. Okay, try again.
God. Uh, a synonym for optimist is
I
enthusiastic,
got that. What about the
and
opposite?
the opposite, shy.
Okay, or mm, pessimistic.
Pessimistic.
Yeah.
I didn't know that those word exists because it's too close to Portuguese. So I think no, it can be. It can be.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now your sentence.
Okay, I'm always optimist. For one day I will be living abroad.
Hmm. Okay. And the last one is afraid.
Yeah, afraid. A synonym is afraid. I can no afraid. I'm afraid. I have bad feelings. No, close to afraid. It's not shy. No, it's
Think
afraid.
about uh, tigers and lions. If you see one in the wild, you are.
Mm, I forget the word.
Ooh,
It's
there's actually two that I'm thinking about. You could use either one. So I'm going to give you a clue. The one is fear. Now you've got to turn fear into an adjective.
yeah,
Make an
yeah.
adjective out of the word. What is it?
Fear, an
Because
adjective for fear.
fear is a noun and it can also be a verb, but now can make it an adjective.
Fear, few feelings. No, I really don't know.
Fearful. Fearful.
Fearful,
Fearful is an yep, fearful is an adjective. And it just means full of fear or afraid. And the other word I'm thinking of is scared. Scared.
scared,
Scared. So fearful, scared, and afraid. Now an opposite.
confident.
Nice. Okay. Now your example.
Uh, I'm afraid of. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of not accomplish my dreams.
Yep. Very nice. Very nice. So you will always remember the word afraid because you
Yeah.
have done the extra homework to help you remember the word.
Yes.
Good enough.
I
Okay.
do.
And the next tip is starting your response. Not sure how to begin? Try these sample prompts. I'd like to talk about, why don't you read them? There are four of them. You read those four.
I'd like to talk about an online friend that I have. Da-na-na-na-na.
Hmm.
We have been friends since I met them on the website. We have been able to remain friends because
Hmm. So these are little tips. So pretend that you are answering the question, use one of those, and talk to me about a friend.
so I'd like to talk about an online friend that I have been keeping the conversation on Instagram since 2 years ago. We started our friendship because we joined in a English club and an online English club to learn English. So we keep a conversation since then.
That's it. You used the prompt. Nice work.
Yeah.
Okay, you are going to practice. So let me find my timer. Just a second. Timer. You will have 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to talk. You will speak until I stop you. Here is the cue card. Describe someone who is your online friend. You should say who they are, how you know them, how long you two have been friends, and explain how you two maintained the online friendship. It's a good idea to take notes, and it's also a good idea to write down some useful vocabulary or phrases you might want to use in answering this question. You have 1 minute to prepare, starting now.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 1 minute, so you have a good idea how long 1 minute is, and I'm going to reset my timer for 2 minutes. You may begin.
Yes, a few years ago, 3 years ago, I met a girl on Facebook throughout some discussions related to local elections because I live in a small town. So, and this time is a big crowd, it's big events, the local election. So she was looking forward to know more about the relationship between the candidates. So I that time I knew more about it. So we started to conversate the conversation. She lived in my hometown as well, and we keep touch and online friendship throughout the news. We always are talking about what happened in our country and our city. So I met her 3 years ago throughout the politics, local politics, and we still keep in touch until today.
That was only 1 minute. You have one more minute to keep talking.
Okay. So every time something new happen in our city, she send me the news when talking about it. And she is in high school. I think she is 4 years younger than me, and she is very clever for her age. And she helped me a lot when I'm trying to do something different in my life. She motivated myself, and we live in the same city for almost our whole life, and we never met in person. 3 years.
Okay, that's just about 2 minutes, just to give you an idea how long that is, because 2 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel long?
Yes.
It's like I've got to fill this big space with words. What do I say?
We take some notes. Think that we don't have time, but we need more.
Yeah, yeah. And that 1 minute preparation time gives you a chance to write down big vocabulary words that you can
Yeah.
use that are not for normal conversation. You want something a little more academic and high level, like university level grammar
Yeah.
and words. So, and that 1 minute preparation gives you time to do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so my question for you is, did you ever go to like the same school or anything?
No.
That's
Different
amazing.
schools, places. I don't know how we met, but we still keep in touch.
You've probably seen her and just you've never seen her, so you didn't know that it was her, but you've probably met
I
somewhere.
see her in person twice, but I couldn't go and for meet her in person because she disappeared. I don't know how.
Like you were in a crowd or something.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny. Okay, so do you want me to go back to the rubric? Do you want to hear my feedback or not?
It's up to you.
Well, it's up to you if you want to hear it. Some students don't want to hear it.
No, I don't have a problem with this because every time you keep a feedback, I try to do better than I was
Mhm.
before.
Okay, so let me go back here and where is it? Number 5. There it is. So let me jump in here and natural pauses, just like a native speaker would do. Um, Vocabulary, you could have used a little more sophisticated vocabulary, but the words that you did choose were accurate. So I'm going to do a 7.5 on that one. Uh, Grammar, yeah, it was more than 50% accurate, but not 100% accurate. So I'm going to put you in between at a 7.5. And your pronunciation and intonation is so clear. Yes, you have an accent, but very clear. So I don't know how you average 8 and 7.5, like 8 and a quarter. Eight 8.2. So
Good.
it was really good. It was good. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for continuing after I said that you had more time. Thank you for not stopping. Thank you for not backtracking. You just continued on. That's
Yeah.
important. That's
I
good.
like very much to be here, talk to other people, and speak another language because here in Brazil we don't have. If you go outside, you don't find anyone who can speak other language. It's only
Mhm,
Portuguese and the
mhm.
bad Portuguese because we have lots of grammar to follow. I think it's
Mhm,
more difficult than English when you try to learn Portuguese.
mhm.
And we have this opportunity online to speak a lot, and I want to continue because that's the only way that I can keep in touch with the language.
Yes, yeah, I agree. No, I think Cambly is a great way. If you can find other platforms, super, more power to you. But I think Cambly is one of the
I
best
think
for
it's the best.
conversation. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's the whole goal of the program. So when I get students who just want to do grammar, 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 I try to tell them gently, this is not the best platform for that. If you just want to do grammar, there are better ones. But I just
Yes.
say it gently. I don't want to
Of course.
discourage them. So, we're not gonna have time to get into the next one because it's a really long answer. I'm just gonna write down, start with the answer given on slide 12 next time, and I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
that. Ding. So, what else would you like to talk about for 30 seconds?
I can
What's
even.
next after this lesson? What are you going to do after this?
I will study mathematics for a test that I have on Friday, so I
Mhm,
will have to be good in this
mhm.
one.
How are your classes going? Are you keeping up?
Yes,
Mhm,
I
mhm.
think so.
How many hours do you study every day?
8 hours, 10 hours.
Uh, I'm happy my education days are over. I like
Good for
life learning
you.
now.
Good for you. So thank you. See you next week.
You're welcome. See you next time. Take care. Bye.